Another big story today, there's a protest outside a Morganton chicken plant amid an outbreak. That means there are at least 2 people who have tested positive for the coronavirus, and Channel 9's Dave Faraday has covered that outbreak there now. He's live at the plant where the Asheville Animal Save group, they're actually out there demanding changes. Dave?
Yeah, Genevieve, that group has been out here for more than 3 hours after learning about a possible outbreak here at Case Farms. They set up right on the sidewalk, right out in front of the chicken processing plant here in Morganton. Take a look at some of this video that we shot this morning. You can see some of those protesters as they walk up and down the sidewalk there. We got a chance to talk with several workers who tell us Case Farms plans on doing widespread testing starting tomorrow here in Morganton. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services is not saying the exact number of cases inside the chicken processing plant, but told us last month at least 2 cases were here and that qualify as an outbreak. Workers say there are precautions in place, including masks and face shields, and we can see some of those workers wearing those face shields today. They are still concerned about their safety. Right now, there are outbreaks at 26 meat processing plants in North Carolina involving more than 2,000 workers. The protesters here believe that more can be done to help the workers and the animals slaughtered here.
We're in solidarity with the workers who have to, put themselves in these intense conditions and have to decide if they want to get sick or if they want to pay for their bills.
We have reached out to the local health department here in Burke County to try to find out about that testing that so many workers told us this morning that was going to happen tomorrow morning. The health department here in Morganton is telling us to reach out to Case Farms. I've emailed them several times, have not heard back, but we have seen a number of tents set up in front of the plant along with some cones, some traffic cones. Don't know whether or not that is the area where they may do that testing tomorrow. Reporting live from Morganton. Now back to you.
All right, Dave, we know you've been following a lot of outbreaks at meat processing plants and will continue to do so. Our Dave Faraday live for us. Dave, thank you.